for the homies, I move with respect. I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me, bitches like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain and they rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like we drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rims, riding on rims. Came in all black to that. I came back to my to that. Ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Averix on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra. I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fighting a lead, my is all. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. Rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies. Cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Grew for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from Sanaa. Back in my bag and it's big as a duffel. With blessings on blessings, I came through this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll go again with Hall. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Willie Gay.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Herbert gonna throw on this first play. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The big fella, Quinnen Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got it into the hands of the rookie from Michigan.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Paul. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. From the gun, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Herbert. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing again, Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's into the end zone. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. That is 16th touchdown of the year. After the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. On play action, Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll run. This is Hall. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same...
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front, the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. First down for Aaron. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got a man. That's Myers. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
On the run, here's Hall. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is... Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. The shotgun, it's A-Rob. He's going to let this one go deep.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a two-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
This drive will start on the ground. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. That's on the guard, Zion Johnson. They'll begin here on the ground. Whoa! And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Herbert to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Herbert. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's Herbert. He gets this complete to Dulcich.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Second down, Rodgers. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Chargers have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Herbert now on first down. That one complete to McConkey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs, and defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
Now a give on the ground. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Going after now from Dicker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. This one caught by Lazar. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 33 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A give. Here's Hall. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. On play action, Rodgers on the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and long for Rodgers. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And the Chargers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And the Chargers are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. And despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off for the win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
A run on first and goal. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Pistol here for Herbert. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He'll check this down to the running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, L.A.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drive.
In trouble, and down he goes. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
At the 27-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have...
Let's go, Chargers!
What can they do here on third down and 7? Herbert to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Johnston motioning over. Now Herbert throwing on second down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? That's Palmer, the man in motion. There's that man again. Another catch.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On first down, Herbert. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
gain of 2. Red zone third and 5.
If you show my stock, you still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms
Herbert. It's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. To the left side, it is caught by Myers.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. Defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And this was as good as it gets. All three phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
Are they even paying attention? What just happened? Seriously? Was that even a play?
Live life in disguise, cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up, ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. Real life, we don't pay to be verified, we just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride to the dive bar. I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She pressing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize, see how far I go. Shooting star, all over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Yes, them a look good in my